On, show's connected. One of these days, your show's. There we go. Now we'll let me share out. Okay, we should be live, but he's not. He's in his chat, but refusing to talk. Back to a full day of streaming. You took night stream off so you could get drunk. Like, it's not that big a deal, dude. Guys, I took an entire day off for you. No, you didn't. You took an entire day off. Well, entire night stream off. So you get drunk. Congratulations. So now we sit and we wait for him to actually start the stream, which can actually take a while. Q-Dag, how's it going? You know, he loves playing video games so much, he'll wait forever before actually starting the stream. And we're already 1 minute late. So we sit. And we wait. And we wait. And we sit. World around the world. World around the world. Hey, there you go. Fuck you want some bitch. Fuck you want some bitch. Great music, DSP. I'm gonna just mute that song because that's annoying as hell. 45-minute countdown. He's got 35 people watching now. Yay. 1,000 subs. 38 people watching. Womp womp. One of these days you might get someone to watch him. Today doesn't appear to be it. Yeah, I'm almost done with a show called Vampire in the Garden. Yes. Probably for that shitty music. Oh, man. Got up bright and early about 7:30. Well, fuck. I gotta wait forever for this asshole to wake up. Mojo Jojo. I can, thankfully. Not been below negative 20 degrees, so I should stay fine. As long as I get down to 0 degrees, I'll be fine. Just when it gets down below negative 20, that's when the shit starts to freeze. It's annoying as hell. I wonder if DSP had pipe issues, would he have to call the HOA for them to take care of it? Or is that something he'd have to pay for? Guys, I had to call the plumber. It's gonna be like $1,000. What's wrong? My pipes froze. Well, I don't just go into your crawl space, set up a heater, and thaw the pipes out. No, I can't do that, guys. I got a bad back. You expecting me to crawl underneath my condo, guys? That's impossible. Make your wife do it. She can't fit through the hole. Yes, no more whore bass in the sink. Thankfully. Alright, let's see if that shitty ass song's done. Alright, it is. You really should do a poll of his fans. Be like, alright, what are the 6 songs you guys like the most? And then when those 6 songs win, like, alright, that's it. Once those 6 songs are done playing, I start stream. At this point, it could be 3 songs, it could be 5 songs, it could be 10 songs. How long he feels like sitting there jacking off before stream. Although DSP almost faced a hardship the other day. I have no idea how to get a hold of his HOA because I'm not even sure who his HOA is. Hopefully someone else did though. Okay, neighbors of DSP, you're going to die in a fire because this jackass doesn't have his fire alarm set up. Or smoke detector set up. He almost faced a hardship. He had his power go off for like an hour, guys. I said, I don't know, I'm going to bed early maybe. Says, hey, there's no power. I might as well get some extra sleep in, right? Nope. Stay up, get drunk. Oh shit, X and A together to the wine attack? Look at that attack. Okay, we're back, guys. I'm gonna use the restroom, then we'll get started. We need to get more polls with WWE champions before the stream starts. Guys, only had 55,000 tips yesterday. You can't expect him to win the new Hulk Hogan card if he only has $55, guys. I don't need to be charging shit to Patreon, dude. Well, I did a pretty good weekend. I won $125 off of sports betting. Now that it's legal in Ohio. Cut off with a $50 into this app. Cut off with $50 in the betting app. $175. Like, alright, well, take $125 out. Right back down to 50. And next weekend when you get Bills and 49ers playing, because like I don't know much about the Bungles. I don't know much. Like, who knows what Cowboys or what Buccaneers team is going to show up today? Yeah, I better wait when I'm more certain. Because you know Chris McCaffrey of the 49ers, he's going to get some touchdowns. You know the 49ers offense is going to be explosive. I was like, oh, will they score 21.5 points before halftime? Yes, they will. Yeah, it's so strange that his biggest supporters never appear in his chat, isn't it? And my one friend started it and he like, hey, if you sign up with my code, I get $100 free. Like, or whatever, I'll sign up. He gets $100 free. And he's like, yeah, he started off like, I think he said he started off with 150 because he made like $500. Well, all right. But man, but once football season is, I don't know what they're gonna do because he doesn't know anything about baseball, doesn't know anything about basketball. Like, how the fuck do I bet on a basketball team when I don't even know the name of the teams? Ooh. Well, refrigerator's always good. It's a pretty good beat, but man, the lyric is trash. Wow. I'm not mad at the beat. 90%, maybe like 60% of DSP songs, great beat. Lyrics you can get rid of, but nice beat. And yeah, I got my vacations put in for the year. ColossalCon, first week of football, Halloween. Halloween week will cover YumaCon. Ooh, I might go to YumaCon again. Only done it once. My friend wants to go again. And his parents are the ones that have a Marriott hotel membership thing. I was like, hey, you know, you stay for 2 nights, but you only got to pay for 1. Yeah, it's still $200 per person. Like, oh yeah, $400 a night. Like, that really hurts. But we only got to pay for 1 night, so it's only $200 for both of us. All right. Glad I live close enough to Sandusky. It's like a 20-minute drive to get to Sandusky. Don't have to worry about getting a hotel for ColossalCon. Okay, just gotta wait till the first week of June to go on my first vacation of the year. Fuck. Too far away. I wanna go on vacation now. Instant fucking death. Instant fucking death. Yeah, come on, everyone together now. Together with the song of. So you're there, DSP. Start the damn stream. Or sit there making faces at the camera. Oh my fucking god! Preferably Philly, yes. Luis, ooh, beef stew's always good. You don't get any vacation days? Oof. I'd hate to work wherever you're working. Okay, 3 weeks a year, yay. I was like, 3 more years I'll have another week of vacation, yay, then take 4. The other hand is playing WWE Champions. Come on, everyone together now. Oh, I saw he was apparently drinking during his late stream the other day. Guys, I don't drink on stream anymore. He starts doing shots of whale gin. And the bottle was like 2/3 empty. He's like, huh. How much of this have you been drinking, DSP, to be 2/3 empty already? Fuck your mom, fuck your 5 Royal. Instant death, it's instant death. Good point, it could be a different bottle. You could have been like, I know, guys. I'll just keep buying the same bottle and be like, oh, no, guys, I didn't drink it yet. See, there's still some left. Or he drank it already and then put water in the bottle. That'd be hilarious to drink all of it already, so he just put water in there. Never played any of them, and I've seen DSP play a few of them, and it's like, not really my style. Oh, I have access to, I think, Persona 5. It's one of the PlayStation Network or PlayStation Plus games that were free one time. Like, if I wanted to, I could play. I just don't know if I want to, though. Shepherd on the floor. It was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face, because he's on the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor. It was Shepherd on the floor. Like Danganronpa, I have access to a couple Danganronpas on Steam, but it's like, I just don't know if I'm gonna actually like them though. Shoot him in the face, cause he's on the fucking floor.
Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. He's on the fucking floor.
Thugs on the floor. Yeah, thugs on the floor. How about DSP get on his stream? The blinds in his room are broken. Oh no! Guys, he needs new blinds. Blinds in his office are broken. So you better step up right meow. Phantom, how's it going? Bugs in the air, shooting everyways. They were not. Oh, they weren't cheap blinds, guys. But you, yes sir, you need to step up and buy me new expensive ones. Different Finland. Like I'm trying to make too much sense. Hi-ohs, how's it going? On DSP. Please let this be the last song. Who's he gonna insult today? Who's he gonna cry about now? Guys, I cried about It's a Gundam and Metalcur, and now some of their fans are attacking me. Me. How dare they? Broken games, uh-oh. Last game I played that was a broken mess. Oh, his fans do all of his music for him. DSP has absolutely nothing to do with his music. Never playing it. I'm trying to think of the last game I played that was just a buggy ass mess that was impossible to play. I know there's been a couple recently. Can't think of what they were. Terrible. Maybe I got gin brain. You know it, Timo. Jay Cutson, how's it going? I have not bought any new games in a while. Never need to. I mean, between Game Pass and PlayStation Plus and my back catalog on Steam. Like Hollow Knight was a free PlayStation Plus game. Warhammer Dark Tide was Game Pass. Super annoying that it wouldn't keep playing. Code Vein was a buggy mess. Although the stripper fish was pretty funny. Okay, I got bums on the floor, dude. Dead Space remake. I love the original Dead Space. It killed my launch model PS3. How much I was playing it. But I just don't know if I can... Is it really going to be as good or better than the original Dead Space? This week, his day off is Wednesday. Holy shit, is he gonna finally end his music? As we get on doing a stream? No. Just sit here in silence. Nice, Timo. Nope. Mute that shit. Mute that shit. Mute that shit. Keep this shit muted. Scout sacks. Yeah. Was there gonna be a code vein too? Could be interesting. Alright, Darkseed to Phil, how about you? Start your damn stream. I know that'd be too much work for him, right? Money wrong been going on for 30 years? Damn.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast where we are busy having fun down here on Level 1. I am Darkside Phil, and I welcome you here to the show this lovely Monday, the 16th of January, 2023. It is a marvelous day for various different reasons, which we're about to discuss. First of all, I'm back to a full day of streaming. Yesterday was the exception
baby,
where,
might have been slim.
on a rarity, I did not have a full day of streaming because the second half of the day, I had to film private React videos for my patrons. Thank you to all of my patrons.
Hey, Trin, you have
pledge
one.
to my Patreon every month and help
Slayer.
keep this business going. I really appreciate your ongoing support.
But that means I had to miss a night stream, guys, so I better tip it up today.
For those private React videos. Interesting stuff for sure. Good variety of stuff for sure. Every month. It seems like every month I'm doing something a little different, a little more interesting, a little, outside of the comfort zone. But I love them. I love doing them. But they are time consuming, I was supposed to do 4 videos last night. And each video, is supposed to be about 20 to 25 minutes in length. The way it works, just so you guys know, patreon.com/DarksidePhil. And if you pledge $50, you are entitled to a 20 to 25 minute long video. It used to be private Q&A where people could ask me questions and I would just answer whatever you
cares
wanted.
about your Q&A because your Q&As are boring as
that
shit.
video. But over the years, that kind of got phased out, and
because no one fucking
people
cares.
weren't too interested in that anymore because now I'm an interactive streamer.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
Every day here on the podcast or on a regular live stream, people can ask me questions and get answers. So, I don't really care about the private video. So now, these React videos are kind of interesting. You can basically send me whatever you want, and I'll screen it and make sure that it's something that I want to react to. Because if it is something that I feel too controversial or, possibly offensive or it's going to cause problems.
Wow, imagine you spent $50,
but
then the video you wanted to respond to, and he goes, nope, I'm not
general,
responding to that, fuck you.
The videos that people have sent me to react to have been entertaining, fun, interesting, and a big variety of stuff. I've done K-pop reactions. I've done tourism videos. Factual information about the 50 states. Scientific videos about space and physics and all kinds of stuff like that. I've actually done
fucking
stuff
weird.
through a clinical psychologist who talks about philosophy and existence and things like that. All this kind of stuff. Seriously.
You're very
and then
sympathetic existence.
comedy reacts and stuff like that. So over the last 6 months or so, it's been pretty fun. Okay. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Those who have
so I'm about to get Lean and Manual
those
banned.
private reacts.
Are you gonna
and also,
play Ice
those who've
Swallow
uploaded them.
Coon?
Because there are many people who choose to take those private React videos and make them public, and that is well
Oh
within
god,
their
can you imagine
rights.
just make a list of all
They
the Derek
purchased
Pornstar
my
tweets?
time,
To those. Guys, that'd be too controversial. I
it's
can't
within,
do that.
their capability to upload to their own channel or whatever. And some people have seen these videos over the months and said, "Wow, I really like that too."
Lean and
because
Manual
that's a little
ban.
different from what Phil
Goodbye.
normally
Terrible.
does. So there you go. Good stuff.
There
It
you
took me
go.
all
Lean and
night
Manual
last night to do it.
bans.
It was supposed to only be about 2 hours of work, but You know, some people, they're like, here, react to these 5 videos, and each video is 5 minutes long. I'm going, oh, wait a minute. If I actually react to this, obviously I'm going to be adding commentary, probably pausing the video to say stuff about it. That's 25 minutes before I've even said a word, right? So, just to kind of clarify,
I don't want to do any extra work. You assholes just give me money.
Getting a private react for yourself, please be aware and conscious of this, that if you throw me a bunch of stuff, right?
I'm going to watch it all.
Likely I'm not going to be able to react to all of it in only one video. But it is possible to either purchase multiple videos or go, get a longer video. Someone actually asked me that. They said, what if there's like a 40-minute documentary they want me to react to? So we'll then purchase 2 slots, essentially. And then I'll react to the whole thing. It'll be like an hour in one video, right? Anyway.
Yeah, what? I got to work?
So there you go.
No, not working. Just money.
Enjoyed last night, although it was very time-consuming. But it was fun, okay? But today I am back in full capacity with a full day of streams for you guys, all right? And today we have some new stuff, which is always exciting to announce new stuff on the streams, correct? First of all,
he's got a new straw hat,
I have an
guys.
update that's not very good. But let me go ahead and get it out of the way. My blinds in the office broke last night. Yeah, and the thing is,
what were you doing to your blinds that they broke?
I bought when I first moved in. When I first moved into this home, it had some of the crappiest shades you've ever seen.
Oh, that'd be hilarious, really Spaceman. I'm gonna pin that.
Shades that are made of like that fake plastic material, and all you go is you pull them down. They're like a roll.
Pin message.
You pull them, it goes and you have to like pull it down, and then it kind of sticks. But if you don't, it goes zoop and suck back up. Those were the shades I originally had here in the house when I moved in. They were terrible. They were in disrepair. They were breaking and falling apart. So I knew that I had to get new blinds right away for the house.
I had to spend money right away, guys.
When I first moved in here in 2014, yes, many years ago at this point, I went right to, I think it was Home Depot. I think it was Home Depot. And I started looking at different blinds. Now, originally, I was interested in more cloth blinds. You know, the ones that you basically would pull closed. They would slide, almost like you get them in a hotel, those cloth blinds that you pull them and they slide on a track. Because I knew that would essentially be like really good for light purposes. I'd be able to make this office very dark if I wanted to, but then at the same time,
so when you're hungover,
exactly. I wanted to
and the light gives you even worse
exactly
headache.
Right. That's what I was looking to get. Draw curtains for these windows. So I looked into it. Yeah. The problem is in my home, my windows in this room, the room across the hallway, and my master bedroom, essentially.
I just gotta say, what the fuck is up with his hair? His hair looks atrocious. Looks like the Hitler comb over.
3 bedrooms upstairs on the top floor.
I got all these blackout blinds for a couple of my windows.
They're not a standard size. Most windows in homes are about the same size, so that way if you were to go and buy a set of blinds, a set of shades, they're kind of common sizes, so you can just buy what you need and install it yourself. These are custom, meaning you need to know exactly install the right
shit
size,
for yourself. That's why you'd have Daddy come out and do it for you.
Form-fitted to the window, okay? So when I started looking at pricing, and I started looking at these shades in general, I spent way too much upgrading the house, basically upgrading my setup. Where I had a new PC, everything was upgraded when I first moved here 9 years ago. So I already had spent so much money, and the blinds was the last thing that I thought I was gonna have to spend a lot of money on. I just didn't have the money for it. So
I don't have the
went
money.
In the middle of the road, and rather than getting shades, I got blinds. Okay, and that's what I have today. So they are plastic, but they're not crappy. They're not those thin plastic ones that bend and snap. These are thick, slats. Almost like the siding on a house. They kind of look like. And they were not cheap. I would say pricing wise, they were on the higher end of the middle range pricing. So I think on each room, because there's 3 rooms, I'm pretty sure for each of these rooms I spent like $200, and I think for the master bedroom I spent around like $300 or something like that. Right?
The fuck
so it was under $1,000.
Expensive as blinds for?
But it was still expensive. Okay? And so they all got installed, and they lasted about a year. And I mean that. Like, they lasted about a year until all of a sudden, I started having problems. Okay?
The fuck
Basically,
are you doing to your blinds?
All of a sudden, I'm trying to pull these blinds up and down, and they're getting stuck. They will not go up and down properly. Now, these are relatively new blinds, and they won't work. And there was really no solution to this. They were just messed up, and they would get stuck. What I have to do is put my hand in them, and as I'm releasing, pull down hard.
Hey,
and you get them to
fellas,
release.
aren't potatoes. How's
Like,
it
what
going?
a piece of junk. I just spent hundreds of dollars on these damn things, and they're just not that good. In addition, they don't really keep the light out that well. They're all right, but on a really sunny day outside, they really don't do a good job of keeping the light out, nor do they keep the office cool. It's funny because you would think, oh, they're thick plastic. They block all the light. They block all the heat. Not probably better than the crappy, shade that was here to begin with when I moved in, but really they're not doing that much, honestly, which is why as soon as the spring hits, I always need to have my air conditioner on in here to cool things
Terrible,
down.
Rob.
And then I ended up
That
having
wouldn't surprise me.
the air conditioner on from all spring throughout the entire summer and even into early fall to keep it a manageable temperature in here. Okay?
Snore,
To make matters
big wet
even
snore.
worse,
Oh,
during
shit.
those months, in the afternoon, typically we have very harsh beating sun on the front of the house, and that's where my office is. So this office naturally heats up 20 degrees in the afternoons whenever there's sun in the spring and summer. So it's like
Bullshit.
everything compounded, right? But anyway, I've been
Anyways,
battling
give me money, assholes.
with those blinds in the bedroom, no exaggeration, for about 5 years. You know how when you have blinds, there's 3 cords. There's the 2 cords that will adjust the blinds to open and close, and then there's the 1 cord that pulls the blinds up and down. So the cord that pulls them up and down, I'm not even kidding you, probably 5-6 years ago, the thing that holds all the cord together snapped, and they all went loose. So now it's not even equal. It's a nightmare. Basically, the thing's a piece of junk. I couldn't believe that I spent so much money on them, thinking, oh, this is a good quality product. That's
They
why
saw
I
a
spent that
sucker
much.
and took you for every
And it
penny
ended
you
up being the
had.
biggest piece of junk that I probably ever bought.
Good
They
for Home
don't keep the
Depot.
rooms cool. They don't block the light well, and they break. So anyway, I've had these for almost 9 years now, and the one room I never had a problem with them is this room. This office, I've never had a problem with the blinds. It's always been over there, in that room there, and also the bedroom where I've always infamously had issues with the blinds. But now I'm having big issues.
Oh, I mean, now they're
Okay?
9 years
So
old
here's
in
what
the
happened
office.
last night. I was going
so-
to do my private reacts, and I was like, man, I would like a lot of fresh air in here to do that. So I pulled the blinds all the way up. I opened the window. The only lighting I had on here was the ring light and the backlight. So it was nice lighting in here, but I had nice, cool air to do all these reacts. So I do them all, and then finally I'm like, all right, I'm done. Let me close everything up. I go to do it. Snap. I was like, what? I looked up. The actual, I don't know what it's called. The system by which, the cord makes these blinds go up and down. Something broke in it. So I'm trying to get the blinds to go up and down, and it's going, like, what the fuck is that noise? Something actually just is broken inside. I don't know if it's the wheel, whatever's in there that draws the cord up and down, is completely destroyed. Out of nowhere. It wasn't like I was
Good job,
being
Agent
excessively
Jasper.
forceful with it. I didn't, nothing hit it. I wasn't fucking with it. It just decided to break. I was like, oh, that's great. So I'm trying to get the blinds down. I'm like, oh my God, they won't come down. So I'm sitting here like pulling and yanking while I'm trying to get this thing to work. It took me about 15 minutes just to get them all the way down. Okay? So now here's
You
at
poor
least
baby. You actually have
the
to do
good
physical
news
labor.
for now. All right. The
Yeah,
good
he
news
wants
is,
you to pay to fix
They're
his
closed.
blinds.
and I closed them all the way, so the light is mostly blocked. As you can see, I look pretty good. The lighting is fine. This will be fine likely through January, February, March, but as soon as it starts to get warm in here, when we hit April, May, I'm going to need to have my air conditioner
April.
installed. And
No,
the bummer
guys, it's
about that
April
is,
in
if
Northwest
I pull these blinds all the way
America.
back up, they may break.
It's going to
and
be like
never come
50
back down
degrees
again.
out.
In which case, what do? I can't actually film in here with the blinds up. I need the blinds down to have the right level of light to film in here.
So I need you. That's right. You just pay
So,
me
what I'm
thousands of
thinking
dollars to
is,
fix my blinds.
Number one, I might have to get a whole new set of blinds for the office, particularly. Like the other rooms are manageable.
Hi, Jasper
I can deal
Tail.
with it, but this room, I need them to work. This is for my job, so it's
These
kind of annoying
blinds are
because
for my job.
I was thinking, like, how would I install the air conditioner if I can't pull up the blinds? I don't even know, because I need to basically get my air conditioner is an indoor air conditioner. You need to get the duct into the window, and there's this slat that you insert into your window that the duct goes into for the exhaust for the air
Gotta
conditioner.
post on Twitter.
So what I need to do is tape it up with weatherproof tape, right? But to do that, the blinds are in the way. How am I going to keep them up? If I pull them up, they're stuck there forever. So I'm thinking maybe I don't know, have on one shoulder, have the blinds like this, and then put the slat in. Because the thing is, I can get light in here right now if I want. I can just open the blinds because the other two cords still work. The ones that open and close the blinds, those still work fine. That's no problem. But it's the one to pull them up and down that's broken now. Of course, you could say, well, Phil, you could just
not saying
buy
much
new
earned
blinds.
potatoes.
You're right.
He's
I could
looks
go
older
to
than a lot of
any
70-year-olds.
Home Depot or Lowe's or another hardware style store out there, and I can see what kind of product they have. And honestly,
see how much it costs
I
for them to
the only
install
place
it
I would
for
replace
me.
them is this window right
Me.
here, because I don't really want to afford doing it for the whole house right now. And this time around, I do think I would go for something like maybe the blackout shades, if I could get them. The ones that would make it pitch black in here for filming. So that way, it looks really good lighting-wise, but then if I want to get light in here, I could draw the shades and get light. So that's probably what I would do.
You can go to Walmart and buy blackout shades, is what I did.
And also, if we're talking those shades, likely what could happen is with those shades, the air conditioner could just go up under them. You see, if I got these
Hi,
shades that are
Jasper.
dangling, that are cloth blackout shades,
Jasper Kitty,
the air conditioner could
yay!
go under the shade perhaps, and
$2,000 kitty.
and that would avoid the issue that I have right now with the blinds. Look at Mr. Jasper Kitty. He's happy to be in here today. He's been trying to sneak into my office all week long. He's ecstatic that he can join us today. Seriously. Anyway, so basically it's a pain in the butt. I got to figure this out.
Holla for the
Right
dollar,
now, it's not a big deal
dollar.
at all. But within 2-3 months, when I need to get the air conditioner in the window, that's when it's going to become a big deal. And when I'm going to have to figure that out and go from there. So I'll have to see. And again, it's going to depend on a lot of factors. You know, how much money do I have this year? Do I have enough that I can actually afford, blinds or whatever?
You can buy
I guess we'll have
blackout
to see
blinds
how it
for
goes.
like $20.
But anyway, it's neither here nor there. That's just a
Guys, I gotta see if I'm gonna
situation
have $20.
that's something that happens in life. Things break. It sucks because I never had a problem with the blinds in this room. It was always the bedroom, and I still to this day I still fight with the bedroom blinds. Seriously, like every day I fight with them. But it's come to the point where I'm used to them not working well, so I can kind of mess with them and get them to work. This is just It snapped. It literally snapped off in the thing. It's like there's no way I can get this to go up and down anymore. So anyway, that's coming, I guess, later this year. I got to try to get blinds for the office, and with blackout
Later this year, I'm
blinds,
gonna have
things
to
will look
spend
better.
money
To have
on
less light coming
blinds,
in. This
guys.
setup will look a lot
Just start
better.
sending me money now.
Just in general, for filming in general, it should probably be a lot.
You can probably go to Dollar
better.
General or
So-
Dollar Store or something like that and get them for even cheaper.
How on earth? Boy, some people are being silly. They're like, "Did you save the receipt?" It's dudes. I bought it in 2014. There's no warranty on this planet that's a 10-year warranty. What are you talking about? There's no way you're gonna get that, replaced or whatever. That's crazy.
Excuse me.
Hank says, "Well, if it's for your office, it's tax deductible." That is correct, Hank. If I bought blinds for this office, it would be tax deductible. I still need the money up front. I still need to have the money to buy them. And just from
I
experience,
just need that money,
these
guys. I
cost
really
over
do.
$200
Buy my
each for this room.
blinds.
And that was these. That's not even good ones. If I buy the blackout shades, you're probably talking way more money. So I guess we have to see.
The fuck?
Your car's a 10-year warranty? What car has a 10-year warranty?
Mine does.
What? Snow Carl says his car has a 10-year warranty.
Mine does. 10-year, 100,000
What
miles.
planet do you live on? Venus? I've never heard of this in my life. The cars with the best warranties at most last 3 to 5 years. That's if you buy the extended warranty.
Nope.
That's nuts.
10 years, bitches. All right, went on Amazon since he likes to shop on Amazon. $29.99, $19.99. Ooh, really expensive wood window Roman shades. $89.99.
Toyota's warranty ran out a long time ago. Toyota warranty runs out in 3 years, and then you can buy the extended, but I stopped doing it. I had it at one point, and I got rid of it.
Ready shade, no tools, original, blackout pleated,
Anyway.
paper shade black.
So that's what's going on
$26.35.
there. Now, enough about that balloon.
Like, holy shit.
Let's actually get to what you guys want to talk about. Games, and the schedule, and the new stuff I've added to the streams today, correct? Okay, so
You can spend $20, $30 and get really
it's a
good
full
blackout
streaming day.
blinds.
We got the Level 1 podcast, some chill fun here today with all of you. And then after that, we are continuing on
Yeah,
with
7
Elder
years
Scrolls-
night.
Excuse me. The first half of the stream, I
Big
basically
nasty
did
bird.
story. And a lot of people were shocked. They were like, oh my god, you're doing story already? I was like, yeah, aren't you supposed to play the story of the game? And I guess what a lot of people are saying is it's actually the story of the game is the worst part of the game. And not to say that it's bad, but I guess people feel like the side content of Oblivion is the highlighted feature of the game and the reason most people play it. And so after doing about an hour to an hour and a half of story, I said, all right, let's do side content. We went to the town of Coral, and I started doing side missions there. I bartered, learned the bartering system, and the...
yes, you got a straw hat for One Piece.
Not the reputation
system.
No,
it's just like
I forget
Luffy?
what it's called. Where you have the conversations with people. And you get that affinity up with them or whatever, so that then you can get better bartering prices, and they'll do things for you in conversation that normally they wouldn't. So we did that for a while with different people, and then we did a whole mystery where there was a missing painting. We had to interrogate different suspects, and we got to the bottom of who it was and everything, and we solved the mystery, and that's where we basically kind of left off. It was fun, admittedly. Once I got into it a little bit, I actually started to like it. And so I guess what you guys were saying is today I should do like total side content. Like I should not be doing the story yet.
And that rocking is off the charts.
That a lot of people just leave the story for an extended period of time and then go back to it later.
If you rock so hard, you leave the frame of your camera. Dude, you might want to rock a little less.
Last time when I was playing in Coral, I unlocked several side missions that I could actually do today. So maybe we'll work on those and we'll see where it takes us. You know, there's many different towns you can go to in fast travel right from the get-go. So maybe we'll just kind of go around and explore and see what we can do today and have a chill, interactive Oblivion stream. Okay? Now. Ow.
Stop hitting your microphone.
Now.
God,
I have an exciting announcement. As of right now, this moment, we have 2 new animations on my streams that will be part of the moving forward. Both animations I've added at a very low amount to qualify for them because I wanted people to be able to see them. I didn't want to say, oh, we got new animations, and by the way, you have to do a $50 contribution to see it. That would be ridiculous. That's not the point of adding a new animation, right? I want people to be able to use it.
You straight up did it for your holiday shit.
In the rotation of everything. So,
Snort.
You can see the animations for 2 kinds of contributions. Either a $10 tip or a $10 super chat. One of the 2 methods is how you will see those animations on the stream. But the animations are different, okay? They are different, and they are both from Oblivion. So they're both Oblivion-themed animations, and we'll have those for this year. If you remember last year,
guys, is what we need.
The awesome new animations we had was for the Skyrim playthrough, and those lasted all year long.
Can't wait for this.
This year we got Oblivion now, okay?
On DSP, bait your fans and tip you $10.
Consider contributing to the stream, either a $10 tip or a $10 super chat to see the brand new Oblivion animation. We'll see if we see them today or not. I guess we'll find out, right? Okay. Now, in addition, yesterday I was playing One Piece Odyssey. And by the way, I will say this, One Piece Odyssey is growing on me the more I play it. Yesterday we ended up in the very first open world area of the game with exploration, and it was very fun. The combat actually got a lot more challenging. All right.
Starting to get challenging, guys. Better give them money to keep playing.
It got to the point where now you actually have to have a good variety of characters in your party, and you need to have abilities to negate the abilities of the enemies because the parties are quite large now. Now I'm fighting 6, 7 enemies at a time, so you need to have someone who can maybe paralyze or blind the enemies so that they can't all be hitting you constantly because they'll take you out. Also, the enemies are a lot more tankish now. So, after having played One Piece Odyssey yesterday, I can say, man, we got into the meat of the game. It's getting more challenging, and for me, that's more fun, so that's a good thing.
No,
right?
It's not.
Now,
you hate any challenge.
Fan of mine. I don't know if they want to be mentioned or not. It's up to them. I'll allow them to choose if they want to be mentioned or not in the chat. They could do it if they so choose. It's up to them. But after having played One Piece Odyssey in the premiere stream back on Friday, a fan reached out to me.
Straw hat,
said,
guys.
Hey, I would actually like to donate something for your One Piece stream, something that I feel would add to the playthrough. I would like to donate a hat. I would like to donate a straw hat that looks like Luffy's hat. So that way, when you're playing One Piece Odyssey, and there's incentive to hit your tip skulls. That way, if you hit the tip skull for the hat, people could vote and see the straw hat for the One Piece playthrough. Okay?
No one fucking cares about your hat.
I was like, I think this is a good idea. Right? This is a pretty cool idea. I like that idea.
If it doesn't get the tips that he wants,
they actually immediately ordered it for me. I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. I thought maybe we would talk about it. They were like, nah, I'm just going to order it. So they ordered it, and it was, on the way to the house. Sadly, it didn't arrive in time for yesterday's One Piece stream. It came later on in the day, which was a big bummer because it would have been nice to have it, right, for the stream. But it is what it is. It didn't show up in time. However, I have it. There it is. It's Luffy's hat from One Piece.
No, it's not.
Like, literally,
That's fucked
it's
up.
the straw hat from One Piece. It looks exactly the same. You know, it's got a little chin strap. Because I probably won't even use the chin strap. I probably don't need it. But it's to a T. And in
Can't
fact,
use a
it's
chin
labeled as
strap
a
if you have no
cosplayer
chin.
hat for those who cosplay as Luffy. So there you go. All right. So we got the hat. It's available.
I can imagine
if we
having
hit the
no
hat
chin and
goal
trying
of
to use a chin
$100
strap.
on any stream, we could always make the straw hat available. Like, I'm down for that if you guys want to see the straw hat on any stream. But in particular, it obviously makes sense now for the One Piece streams, right? So there you go. Does that mean I've defeated Luffy? Oh, I defeated him a long time ago. Yes. Ramrod says, use the chin strap or else this will fall off when you're fighting. Oh, that's true. When I'm fighting people hand-to-hand in real life, I'll have to use that chin strap. When I'm
You'd have to
gaming,
leave the
maybe I
house to
don't
fight
need
someone
it.
in real life.
We'll have to see, right? Try it on. I did. I will show you what it looks like. I'm not opposed to trying on the hat. Ready? Pretty cool.
Yes, motherfucker. Woman's hat. Oh, that's even better.
Basically fits nicely. Okay? Pretty good. They were like, oh, a free hat try on. I will try on the hat. Why wouldn't I try on the hat? Of course,
You've
I
used
know
wear hats
today,
in the
incidentally,
past.
it matches my shirt. That wasn't intentional, but it does match the shirt today by complete luck. Okay? So, by the way, it barely fits.
refuse
It's
to
funny 'cause, like,
show
I can't
vests
push this
in the
all the way
past,
down
not
on my
wear
head.
'em,
It just, like,
show 'em.
barely fits.
Guys, if
but
you
it
want to
does
see, you
fit.
gotta tip me to see what it is.
So there you go. Now, what's funny is I also have a red vest. So if I were to put on the red vest and the hat, and now I'm wearing the full Luffy outfit. Then all I have to do is take my shirt off and be completely bare-chested.
Ew,
Now I totally
no.
look like Luffy.
No one wants to see that.
Then all I got to do is blow up my fist by blowing it to my thumb like this. Okay, that doesn't work. I didn't eat the gum fruit, so that's not going to work. That would be amazing, though. Yes.
Yeah, it's a hint,
Okay.
Slade. Don't you want
Anyway.
to see me wear the red vest with the hat?
I look like Huckleberry Finn. There you go. There you go. I will be your Huckleberry. Anyway, so there you go. The straw hat. We've got it. It's added to the rotation. If you guys want to see it, if we hit any hat goal, which is the $100 fundraising goal that we do on a stream. If we do
Fundraising.
$100 raised
Thought it
for
was
tips on any given
E-begging.
stream.
Oh, wait, I
We
mean,
can
it's
now
not
have the
e-begging.
straw
It's
hat in the rotation to be worn.
crowdfunding.
And
Yeah,
I'll
it's
now
not
add
crowdfunding.
it
It's
officially
fundraising now.
to my hat closet. You know, I have all these hats in the closet here. I will add it to the hat lineup right now. Okay? Here we go.
Best part of his stream so far. He's not on it. Terrible. Big funding.
How do you tip? Type exclamation point tip into the chat. That should bring up
And
the
give me all my
command,
money.
And the
that I
bot will give
deserve.
you the link. You click on the link, it'll take you to my tips page, and then you can leave a tip. If you are a newcomer to leaving tips on my stream, FYI, I don't use any service or middleman. Basically, you're just going directly to this page on my PayPal, and what you need to do...
Because you got
when
banned
you
from
send
all the
tip,
middlemen.
Put your name and your message in the block there, because it'll say, oh, what's this tip for?
I like
Say,
how
"Hi,
he
this
doesn't.
is
How he
so-and-so,
makes sure
and
not
I'd
to
like
mention the
say
fact that he
blah,
doesn't
blah,
have a
blah on
middleman is because he got
That's how I
banned from
know
all
that
the
it's you, and
services.
that's how I know what to say to shout you out. Okay, if you don't do that, I have no idea who you are, and basically I have to say, oh, I got an anonymous tip. Fair enough? Okay.
Fair
Are
enough.
all the two
Now, here's how
animations
other ways
face
to give me
swaps?
money.
No. These two Oblivion animations are not face swaps at all. They're pure Oblivion animations. You'll see. Okay, so to recap, today some new stuff in the rotation. 2 new animations. One is for a $10 tip. One is for a $10 super chat. Both are Oblivion themed, and we have the new Luffy straw hat added to the rotation. If we happen to hit $100 in tips on any given stream, you guys vote on the type of hat that I would wear on said stream, and the straw hat is now eligible to be worn. Okay? Cool. That's all the new stuff we got going. So, first gameplay stream today, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. It's going to be open world exploration, likely a lot of side questing and fun. I'm excited for that. I hope that you guys are too. It should be a good time. It was very chill fun last time. You guys have been
It
helping
won't,
me
but
out
it
a
should
lot,
be fun.
with the game so far, which I appreciate. you know, understand the systems and
It's
understand
on
everything.
DSP, bro.
Already I got
What do you
recommendations.
think,
Someone sent me an
34B?
email, and they were like, actually, one of the quests you opened up last time is a really good quest. You get a really good weapon for the beginning.
Oh, that's right.
of the
There
game.
was one he wasn't
So you
banned from,
probably
but they
wanna do
took a
that
percentage,
now.
so he refused to
I was
use
like,
it.
all right, maybe we'll do that
Like
today.
a bitch.
So we will probably do that, okay? And go from there. So I'm excited for Oblivion. I hope that you guys are too. Thank you for being a great audience for it so far. Keep in mind, this is the viewers'
The only
choice
reason they're
play.
making
You
him
guys
artwork is because
nominated
he
and voted
exists.
for this
They
game.
shouldn't have to pay him. If he
So
doesn't
for
exist,
those
they don't
who,
make him artwork,
you know, turn up for the
guys.
Oblivion streams, engage in them by talking with me, by
Why don't they make,
liking
why don't
the
they
stream
make
and
bras
stuff.
for
Thank you
those
that.
cheeks?
And for those who do go above and beyond to support these streams, thank you. Remember, I don't have any partnerships.
Above and beyond,
I don't have any
i.e.
sponsorships.
whales.
I don't advertise any games or products. There's no paid segments on my streams. And even when it comes to running ads,
The
I
entire
run
stream is a
one
paid
ad
segment.
break every stream. Every over 5-hour stream, one ad break. That's it. So it's you guys who support my content and allow me to do what I love and not have to do that stuff through your crowdfunding support during the streams. So I would appreciate any support that you could lend is greatly appreciated, and thank you in advance.
Proud
Okay?
begging. Proud begging.
Okay.
Don't you want
Later
to hear
tonight,
my crowd
6:45
begging?
p.m. Pacific time, ladies and
Crowd
gents,
begging.
is the return of Warzone 2.0
I
Battle
like
Royale
to hear
fun.
my
You
crowd
guys have
begging.
absolutely
Need to crowd
love
beg more. I
Warzone
love
in the
to
last,
hear my
3
crowd
weeks to a month that
begging.
I've been playing it now,
Now
getting
I
better
will
at it.
snort.
Obviously, we know why, right? We know why. I'll tell you why. Because there's interaction and fun when I'm running around these maps trying to survive and looting and sometimes camping. There's opportunity for me to talk with you guys.
All
and
the
have a good time,
camping.
but then there's the suspense. At the end of every match, you know, what's going to happen? Will Phil survive?
What happens
Will Phil
when
win?
the
So
bathroom
far,
he's
I've had
heading in
one win
is-
in Warzone.
Oh,
And that was right at the beginning of
he
the year.
dies. That's what
In
happens.
the last 2 weeks, I've not been able to secure a second W. Will it happen tonight? Is tonight my night? The other thing is
No.
people are very generous during the Warzone streams. They do bounties.
Very generous, guys.
What
Went
bounties
hint, hint.
are a way to challenge me to do better and do certain criteria. And if I hit those challenging criteria, then they reward me with a contribution. So, for
They
example,
reward
some people will be like,
me,
"Hey, if you
me,
get
with
5
more
kills
money."
this next match, I'll do a tip." Or, "Oh, if you make top 10 or top 5 or you win a match, I'll do a certain level of super chat." So, and I appreciate that. That helps a ton, and it makes those Warzone
I could
streams
really buy a lot of
very,
Hogan
very
JPEGs if
productive
you
for
tip me
the
enough.
channel. So thank you to everyone who supports the Warzone streams, and I'm looking forward to one tonight. Again, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Okay? Tomorrow is my final consecutive streaming day of the week. Okay? Richard says, bounties are against terms of service. Incorrect, and now you're getting banned for trying to spread misinformation. Get out of here. Thanks for nothing and trying to be drama. You're gone.
They might be against TOS. I'm not sure about that.
Go ahead, try it again. See what happens with misinformation on my channel. See how long you last. Okay.
I don't know. They might be, though.
Excuse me. So,
That could be something
as
you
I
might
was
want to look
saying,
into,
tomorrow
DSP,
is my
just to be
final consecutive
safe. You never
streaming day of
know.
the week. All right, and
Especially with the
excited
new
for it.
updated TOS.
What are we doing tomorrow? A new game. We're going to be playing a game that you guys helped me determine that I would be playing. It is called Signalis. This is a survival horror game that actually came out back in October. It is on Xbox Game Pass, all right? And it is a homage to classic survival horror. What does that mean? It plays kind of similarly to classic Resident Evil or Silent Hill, which is great. These games, you know, those games are from my earlier days as a gamer. I love those games. I just played Resident Evil 1 Remake, so it's kind of a really cool opportunity here for me to jump into that.
I mean, to treat you guys and give me more money.
And enjoy it. Now, a lot of people are critical of the game. Oh, there's a lot of backtracking. Oh, there's a lot of inventory management. It's like, yeah, it's supposed to be.
That's
Like,
Resident
the point.
Evil.
It's trying to be like the classic survival horror games. Like,
Yeah,
2
that's what
years
you
ago,
gotta
I
do
played
in
a game
Resident
that
Evil
was
and
called,
stuff.
oh God, what was it called? No, I forgot what it was. Do you guys remember what it was? It was a game that I played in the summer, and it was a throwback to classic Resident Evil. And it had exactly the same situations, but I loved it. I thought that game was really good, because again, it felt like classic survival horror. Tormented Souls, that's what it was called, Tormented Souls. It really felt like you were playing like Resident Evil 4, but instead of being a over-the-shoulder third-person game like Resident Evil 4 ended up being, it felt like they made a Resident Evil 4 that played like classic Resident Evil. It was really cool
only
in that
DSP can
regard.
lie on the stream,
So I really
guys.
enjoyed it. And I guess Signalis is in the same vein. The only difference is it's in the future. It deals with AIs and synths and all this kind of stuff. These different kind of timeline plot lines, all right? So, I'm excited for that. That starts tomorrow. We're debuting that game tomorrow on the stream. Now you may say, great, exciting, but what's tomorrow night? What's your last stream of the week? Well, consecutive stream of the week, I should say, because Wednesday's my day off. It's a good question, because ladies and gentlemen, you are going to answer that question.
Sense.
All right?
I just love that his scheduling is like, oh yeah, it's the end of the week. It's Wednesday. It's literally the middle of the week.
Right now, live
for me, on Level 1 it's
podcast.
the end of the week.
I love doing this.
Like, it's
I
not
love
the end of the week,
having
DSP.
the ability to create fun
you to put
stuff
it as
and having
Wednesday
it
being the
live
end of the week.
immediately for my live audience.
Fucking
to
Wednesday,
jump
it's hump
into.
day.
So we're doing it right now. Are you ready? So here we go. I'm going to DSP Gaming. I'm going to the main channel page of the channel. I'm going to the community tab. I'm scrolling down. Here we go. And here we go. Hello, everyone.
He should have been playing the original Dead Space since, again, he makes his
This
schedule and he has something else better to do.
Which game I
And
should
we're like, guys,
play
all right, we're going to pair the
for
original
my
to the new one,
late night
guys.
Stream
So stick with me the first one, then we can compare the differences together.
on Tuesday, January 17th, 2023.
You could have had this set up before the stream started, DSP.
This will be my final consecutive stream of the week, so please choose wisely and good luck. So, here's the poll.
Ooh, it's considered gambling.
Option number 1
And
is
that would be illegal.
One Piece Odyssey. Option number 2, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. So, whatever you vote for will be the late night stream on Tuesday. Then I'll be off from streaming on Wednesday, and when I return on Thursday, whatever game we didn't play as the late night stream on Tuesday will likely be the main stream on Thursday. Excuse me, because I'm off on Wednesday, right? So basically, both games are going to get played. It's not like, oh, I voted for one, the other one now won't ever get played. It's just going to get played later on in the week by a day. So no huge deal there or anything, but I'm curious what you guys are liking more and what you would like to see more. So I'm going to go ahead and vote, or I'm going to go ahead and post, excuse me. That poll is now live on the main channel page of DSP Gaming under the community tab. Please vote tonight, and that will determine what we play tomorrow night. You guys basically got 24 hours to determine what the late stream will be tomorrow. Okay?
What you call it?
Awesome.
Troll them with it.
I honestly
again,
don't
like,
know how
guys, I don't want to play this game, so don't vote for it.
We'll check that
I'll
out
say I want to go there and vote for it, because it'd be funny.
Cool. Okay, so please
True,
vote.
if they cared,
and,
they would have been struck
then
for
I'm
other
off
shit a
Wednesday,
long time
Thursday,
ago.
like I said, whatever I don't play Tuesday night, I'll play Thursday's mainstream, and then Thursday night we'll do more Warzone, and then Friday, perhaps we'll do more Signalis as the mainstream, or maybe we'll do either
$13.19 for Lazy Blinds, 100% blackout roller shades, no tools, no drill, cordless blinds for Windows,
3 times each week.
permanent slated,
Twice
UV
as a
protection.
mainstream and once as a late night stream. Okay, but there may be a case where one of the games actually gets
Free delivery
3 times as a mainstream.
on Wednesday, January 18th for
but
$13.19.
is that I want to complete Signalis by the
DSP
time
can't
that the
afford
Dead
that
Space
now.
remake comes out later in the month. If you don't know, the
He
Dead
can't
Space
afford
remake is
blinds,
coming out on
guys.
the
He's blind
27th.
himself.
So we have 11 days, but I have Wednesday off and the next Wednesday off. So really we have 9 days to beat the game. So if I'm playing it every other day, roughly, I definitely should do that. By all reports, the game is around 10 to 14 hours long. So unless I get monstrously stuck on a part of the game, which hopefully I don't, we should always get good progress. And, we should beat the game in ample time, okay? If not, the day before, if we got to hunker down to beat it before the Dead Space remake, then we'll do that, okay? The thing is, we're in no rush with the playthroughs of One Piece Odyssey or Oblivion. These playthroughs can take quite a long time, and that's fine. As opposed to, you don't want Signalis still going on when I'm playing another survival horror game. So we do have to wrap that up before it, you see? A little different situation. So, okay. So that's going on. Honestly, the only other thing that I want to talk about on the podcast today is memberships. Once that's done, there really is no game news going on today. So then what we can do is do some shout-outs for contributions that have come in and do some Q&A and go from there. Okay? Melvin says, how do I vote? Okay,
wow, Q&A,
so
guys.
Channel page of this channel. I don't know where you're watching me.
Why would you do Q&A? Just play the damn game.
/DSP Gaming. I think you could also go to youtube.com, search for @DSP Gaming, because now they have the tags that are the @ or whatever, like it's Twitter. They have both now. So you go to the main channel page, and you'll see on the main channel page all these tabs. Click on the community tab, And that's where the polls are. And the first poll should be right there at the top that you can vote.
I think 9 days before the
There you
sub
go.
bomb disappears. Oh, 8 days now, I think.
All right. So,
We're 8 days away from his
are
sub
we
bomb
ready
disappearing.
to talk about members? I hope
I mean, it's
so.
going to be nowhere near
Ladies
600.
and gentlemen,
It won't be anywhere near 500.
we have a goal this month for some growth on the channel. Every month,
Yes,
I
do you
try
wanna
get a
play
certain
the
amount of growth
fucking
on
game?
DSP Gaming, and this month the goal is 600 members. All right? We started the month with only... I hate this idiot. Come on, man. Do you want to play the fucking game? Seriously?
You want to play the fucking game?
Around 500. So already we have seen some growth. We're around 517 now. It's gone up and down. At one point we were like 522, and then it went down a little bit, and it went down to like 510, and then we went up again. So it's a little bit fluctuating there, but we did get a few new members this month, which is great. It's tough to get new members when there's almost no new games, and so far this month, only One Piece is the only new game. So, you know, little challenging. Maybe with the Dead Space remake, we'll get some more people on here and interested, right? But anyway, in the 15 years that I've
You
been a
watched
content
commercials last
creator,
month, didn't you?
I've never done anything
Or
like
2 months
this.
ago. No, it was
Ready
2 months
for
ago you
this?
watched commercials.
Gentlemen, if we hit the members goal this month, it is DSP's Super Bowl Saturday Bash. Yes. Allow me to show you something. You ready for this? See this? See that?
Congratulations, DSP. You have a jersey.
I own a series 3 different NFL football jerseys. I purchased these in the early 2000s. What I just showed you is over 20 years old. If you haven't noticed, it looks new. It's because I've barely ever worn them. I originally bought
you don't
these
like
three football
sports.
jerseys to attend Street Fighter events, Street Fighter tournaments. Because I thought, oh, if I get a jersey with my name on it, everyone will know who I am. So I started wearing them to these tournaments. People liked them, actually, because they were, oh, I can easily identify who Darkseid is. But after a while, I stopped wearing them. And they just sat in a closet for the greater part of a decade. And then I started wearing them again when I became a YouTuber about 15 years ago. And then I forgot all about them. And they sat in the closet for the greater part of another decade. And now, I have 3 football jerseys that are like new that I can wear for this event. So here's how this event would work. It would be a day-long marathon, all right? We would broadcast all day without really doing many, limited breaks. What would we be doing during this event?
Multiple
Number one,
25-minute
dressing
breaks.
up in those
Very
NFL
limited.
outfits and changing during the day. I also would get NFL paraphernalia. Like I would probably get like a football helmet or one of those helmets that you can put on that you can drink out of. That has like those cozies for beers or whatever. I would probably get a bunch of snacks, things that you would probably get if you were going to watch sports, like, finger food, microwave foods, and things that you could snack on during the course of the day. Maybe nachos or something.
Get some pizza
In
rolls.
addition, during the day, I would probably order pizza and wings. Again, popular foods that you would eat during sports, and we'll try them out, do taste tests, okay? But in addition to all of that,
Yeah, the whales will eventually
there
show
would
up
be
and
some
drop another
special things
sub bomb.
going
Just
on.
have to wait to see
Number
how
one,
long it
I
takes.
would play some sports games on the Switch. I know Tecmo Super Bowl is on there, but there's 1 or 2 other sports games we could dabble with. Number 2, we'd have a segment where I react to advertisements from classic Super Bowls, like Super Bowls of the 80s and 90s, reacting to the very famous, highly expensive advertisements that run during those shows. We could react to some of the old ones. And then in addition to that, if you guys wanted it, we could do a 30-man fantasy over-the-top battle royal in WWE 2K22, and I would try to have it be one of the zaniest ones ever. Celebrities, comic book characters, video game characters, maybe even football players, right? Sports figures, if they're in the game. We'll have to see. But basically, it's a good variety of stuff. I feel like it would be one of the biggest variety-style streams I've ever done, and certainly anything sports-themed I've never done before.
Could play a game of Madden.
Unprecedented event that I would absolutely
You could
love
take the
to
two
do.
teams.
That would take
Hell,
place
he wouldn't even have to play it.
Saturday
You
before
could take the
Super
2
Bowl, so
teams
I
that are
think
facing
that'd
off
be
each
Saturday,
other,
February
then
11th,
watch the
I wanna
game
say.
live on
Let me
stream.
double check that.
Holy shit, could you imagine if he did that?
'Cause I keep
It would be the
forgetting.
laziest thing
I have
ever.
my phone right here.
Please, DSP, please tell me you're going to set up the game on Madden and then watch the
Yes,
two teams play
the
against each
Super Bowl
other.
is Sunday, February 12th, so it would be Saturday, February 11th. Okay? Cool. All right, so
Yeah, he'll never be
there
able
you
to handle
go. Now,
WWE wrestling
how do we make this
on
event happen?
NES.
It's very simple.
Way harder than anything else.
What the hell did I just click? I clicked completely the wrong thing. How do we make that event happen? It's very simple. You can become a member of the channel, renew a membership that's lapsed, because many of you have been members and never renewed them, or you can gift a membership or a group of memberships to the channel. All right? All those things support the channel because it's an ongoing subscription, right? Of course, you can cancel at any time. And it's great. It helps the channel, but, you know, as ongoing support. You get many, many benefits for being a member of DSP Gaming. For example, a highlighted name in the stream chat and in video comments. Access to all of my emotes in the stream chat and video comments. You don't have to abide by slow mode rules when you're chatting on the streams. You can talk as much as you want. There's no limitations. You get a cool chat crown badge to show how long
you can just keep giving me more
supporter,
money.
okay? And you get priority access to various events. For example, we just did Viewer's Choice, and the members got to nominate a game and get it into the final poll right away, bypassing the whole big common nominations system. In addition, monthly Q&A show. This one I'm going to be doing, I think it's January 26th, so, you know, about a week and a half from today. And members get massive priority to have their questions answered on the show. In fact, I just posted up a thread a couple days ago by which members only can post up their questions for Ask the King. And I'm going to use that as the main
NFL
source
Blitz.
to pull questions for that
Or
show.
even better, you get like...
Okay? So there are
what's the oldest
many benefits to being a
PS3
member.
probably wouldn't work because I
If you
can't
like
get
the
it
content on
to
DSP
stream.
Gaming, you support
So
this
what's the
business,
oldest copy I
you
get
might
for
wanna consider becoming a member.
PS4?
It helps a
Like,
ton.
alright,
Or
here's no
maybe you
Madden
wanna help out your
07
fellow
on
viewer.
PS4 with
Maybe
the
you
two
like
teams that
people
made
around
it.
here, you wanna be nice,
But this is completely
right?
different players.
Tis the
I know, it's
season.
going to be
Oh, wait,
funnier.
that's already over. But anyway,
That'd be hilarious.
yes, you want to be nice to people, you can actually do some gifted memberships, okay?
Just
now,
get
there's limitations
two of
to
the
Number
teams
one,
to play against each
not
other, but on
everyone
the
can accept a
older,
gifted membership.
oldest you can get for
You
like
have to have an
PS4.
official YouTube channel. Some people have
Ooh, I
branded
wonder if
accounts. They
Steam
can't
would
get them.
have
Some people
older
have international
copies.
accounts, and sadly, the international accounts.
Imagine you play
sometimes
like
are limited, and they can't
1997
get them.
on
There's not much that can
Steam.
be done there.
I don't know if it
And also,
has
we
it
want
on
to
Steam now.
understand, currently you can only gift memberships on the desktop version of YouTube. Like, if you're on a mobile device, apparently you cannot gift them on a mobile device. Don't quote me on that, but some people have said they tried, and the option's not there in the menu, but then it's there when they're on their PCs at home.
Nope, those the guys
So I don't know
21
exactly
on
how it
Steam.
works.
Damn.
But the real reason I'm doing this giant segment on it is because we only have 8 days left.
And I was hoping to be able to get an older
8
version.
days? Well, in 8 days, that's the 24th of January.
So you have
But I thought you'd still say
1997, and you get the
this
two
is for the
teams
month
playing
of
against each
January. Why
other.
doesn't it go to the end of the month? Here's the rub. Herein lies the rub. Last month, two very generous people came to this channel and
And
gifted
give me all the money. Yes, we know.
ton
So
of
I'm sure I'll give you all the money
on
last time.
Christmas Eve. That's the 24th of December, for those who don't know. That means that on the 24th
That means we have
of
8 more
January,
days to
those
go.
gifted memberships will appear, 102 of them. So if we don't hit this members goal by then, 102 members are going to disappear, and we're going to go down into the 400s. Now, there's no way we're going to get another 200 plus new members by the end of the month.
So start
So,
up, assholes.
We essentially have
Yes, the Dutch
8
brothers.
days left
Or
to
in
hit
your
this
case,
goal.
the Dent
And there
brothers.
has been movement. In fact, a couple people just became members. I'll shout those out in a moment, and I will add those to the leaderboard. But if we're going to do this, we're going to do this special event, which I would love to do. Again, something unique, original, different from anything I've ever done before. Okay?
You've watched
I would
ads in the
absolutely
past.
love to do this event. However, please
However,
consider
if you don't give me money, I won't do it. But I
becoming a
love
member,
it. I
renewing
want
your
to do it so
membership,
badly. Just
or
give me
gifting
money
a
to do it.
membership if you have not done so in the past, or, you know, it's just a way to lock into a really fun event that I really would like to do in February, okay? So please consider it. And again, 8 days left. The push is happening, right? The big push. We'll see what happens. I'll mention it every day. I'm not
Better
going to
hope
mention
the
it
Dent
that much
brothers show
during
up
the
again to give you
daytime.
more
I'm only
money.
going to be mentioning it usually on the Level 1 podcast, okay? But there you go, all right? So please consider it, and thank you in advance to anyone who does. Look at this. A lot of people actually are, which is very nice of you. I appreciate this very much. And I will update
You
the
need like 3
leaderboard
or
in
4
just a
people,
minute.
not a lot.
Okay. All right. So outside of all of that, the only
Remember,
other thing is
201
Jasper Kitty is here today. He's on the
1,000
floor.
subs.
He'll be available to be in the office today and tomorrow for these longer streams. He's actually been behaving a lot better. I think he's used to the lighting now. He didn't even go behind me to bother it today. I mean, I'll knock on wood. That stays the same, and he doesn't, you know, get too rowdy.
201,000 subs,
He's
struggling to get
relaxing right in front of me.
600
So
memberships.
as long as that stays that way, I think we'll be good. I don't think we'll have any issues.
Been
with
doing this for
Jasper going
15 years, still struggling.
crazy, and He'll be welcome here if he wants to jump on the chair in my lap or whatever. So you might see Jasper Kitty on the stream today and tomorrow. And a lot of people like to ask about how he's doing and everything. Well, you'll
Cheeseburgers are
see
delicious.
firsthand for a chain because he's actually able to be in here. Okay.
Yesterday I had tacos at my friend's house for football. Hey, tacos are
I
delicious.
guess that's it. I think we've covered everything. All right. So what I'd like to do now is do shout outs for contributions, update the leaderboards, and then we'll probably have a lot of time for open Q&A here on the stream. Okay? Let's do it, shall we? Okay. Let's do it. So, oh, by the way, one other final update. Some people have been asking me, what is the status of all the new stuff that's going to happen here on the channel? Number one, new plans
give me money. Number
that
two,
I have for this year are
money.
in motion, but they're not ready to go yet. I'm hoping to have a major update by the end of this month. I don't yet, but when I have an update for you, I'll let you know. It's basically something really interesting and fun. I think you guys are going to like, and I can't wait to do it.
New PC or new PC fundraiser? Give me a new PC fundraiser.
Things aren't ready yet, and I don't want to jump the gun and start things or do things before they're fully ready, and then you're like, it's kind of underwhelming. I'd rather have it be like full force working. So I should have more on that within the next couple of weeks. I'll let you know. Okay, that's number one. Now, number two, in regards to an interview, because 2 months ago,
you gave up on
I was dead set on being interviewed on the internet because I felt like there was a lot of internet slander and crap against me. I'll be honest with you guys, the last 2 months things have gotten better. I have changed my attitude. I'm trying not to talk about finances.
He's completely given up on the interview. It's so sad.
I've tried to dramatically reduce it. You know, people were saying e-begging. I have to agree. After kind of going back and looking at some of my content and be like, wow, I really was getting so bad with that. And I'm kind of glad that some people called me out on it.
You still are bad with it. You just spent like 20 minutes covering about, guys,
bad, but
do you want to hit the membership goal? Really cool goal, guys. Hit the membership goal. Give me money.
That things have. If you haven't noticed, things have been pretty good around here recently, right? Let's be honest here. People like the content. They're subscribing. They're supporting. So I don't really feel the need to really defend myself
home that you got to give me money.
Because I don't really see the hate anymore. I mean, I'm always going to have my haters who spin everything I say in a negative way and make shit up. That's never going to change. But in general, I'm just not seeing this giant consensus of negativity being thrown at me on the internet anymore. And the fact that we're just kind of staying on the channel,
so you don't see it anymore.
Together every day. I'm not being stupid about what I say and do on the streams. I'm not being overly annoying with begging and shit. I feel like it's gotten a lot better.
You're still being very overly annoying.
Thwart that by saying, oh, no, I want an interview to talk about all kinds of drama and shit, right? I don't. So.
Yes, you do.
That's why I'm not actively seeking an interview right now. All right? I just don't see
the issue is that no one wanted to agree to his terms.
As of,
you call me the greatest streamer of all time. You give me $500 per minute, and you can only ask me these 3 questions that I like to ask.
I've been talking about doing
guys, I don't want to do the interview anymore.
I explained the situation, and they basically completely understood. They were like, "Yeah, if you're not seeing the online harassment you were getting, right? If things are looking better,
you ban so many people, you don't see them anymore.
Poke the hornet's nest, right? I'm like, yeah, I agree. The thing is, I'm a small-time guy. Let's be honest here. I'm a small-time content creator. I don't have a ginormous audience anymore like I used to. Probably I have 5,000 active viewers in a day. Seriously, that's probably what I have.
201,000 subs, 5,000 viewers.
That being said, it's not like there's ginormous amounts of discussion or controversy around me on the internet anymore, right? If I just ignore the bullshit and we just stay the course, look at all these improvements that I've done so far this year, if I stay the course with positivity and we just have a good time every day, I think that things are going to get much better. And I felt that they've gotten much better. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really see the reason for this interview right now. Would I like to do one in the future? Yeah, I probably would eventually, when I feel like it's pertinent or makes sense. Right now, I don't think it really does. Okay? So we'll see what happens this year. Maybe something will change and I'll want to do it at some point. I guess we'll find out.
Maybe someone will agree to call me the greatest streamer of all time while giving me money.
Yeah. I like how things are going. Let's just keep it going, right? Okay? All right. Let's get the shout-outs. We start off today with Snowdalus, who became a channel member this morning. Thank you to Snowdalus for the membership, and that does count for a new membership, so that's up to 518 now. Thank you, Snowdalus. Chef D re-upped his membership for 6 months. And he says, oh snap, thank you, Chef D, for that. 672 re-upped his membership for 20 months. Said, Ginuary fan event where you taste test gins. Um, do I think I should do that? No.
$50,000
Here's the
up
thing.
front. No,
Okay,
no,
I'm
forget
gonna
that
do a
part. It was
silly
$50,000 up
where,
front,
you know,
with
I
more
do
money down the
shop
line.
because someone did a big contribution or something.
He could have easily made
Right?
an extra
That's
$70,000 last year.
It's fine.
Oh,
Oh, we're on the
I don't need
Christmas
that money,
stream,
guys.
and because it's
I need
Christmas,
you. That's right. You
I'll
to
have a
step
few
up and give me
drinks,
more
which I did.
money.
If you remember, I had 2 White Russians. I had some gin. I had this sake drink that ended up not being very good because it had way too much lemon juice in it. And I also had the horchata, right? The mint horchata. And I got buzzed. More did I get buzzed. I was getting real buzzed during Fallout and Oblivion. I was like, whoa, this is actually kind of crazy. That's an exception to the rule. I'm not someone who wants to sit here drinking all day on stream. I'm not some kind of a lush.
Yes, you are, DSP.
Stream, I got to be professional.
You're exactly a
right?
lush.
So that's why I don't do that. You know, you're talking 10, 15 years ago. The old Phil used to do that, drink all night and record for YouTube. I don't do that anymore. So, you know, I'm not expecting to do that. How about this? If we ever were to do something like that, I would do it as a special event that I would set up, just like we're trying to do the Super Bowl event, right? It would be a special event. Phil's
be a special event of me getting drunk on stream, guys.
I have some wines, some hard liquors. I do taste testing during the course of a marathon stream, but I also have other things to do to negate the liquor, right? Like I have foods and things to negate it, so I'm not getting sloppy drunk on the stream or something like that.
And saying something you shouldn't say.
But that's
like
an idea for the future. Maybe we could do that at some point during the year. Right now, I'm not interested in it. Okay, I don't want to do anything like that right now. But thank you, 672, for re-upping your membership. Darth Golbach became a member this morning. That counts as a new membership. Thank you, Darth Golbach, for that. I appreciate that. Des Spur re-upped their membership for 6 months in a
Wings
row.
and Boogie, and he doesn't consider those two his friends.
So
he
672
hates
is
them.
right. Monetize your haters. Huh? 672 suggested a January fan event where you taste test gins. And then Des Super says, "My 672 is right. Monetize your haters." I don't necessarily think it would just be the haters that want to see that. I think that would be kind of interesting. You know, maybe a marathon event where I have several different kinds of liquor that I'm going to taste test and try. Maybe I'll make a mixed drink. I'll try some wine. I'll do various different things during the course of the event. Why would that be for the haters? That would actually, I think, be for my mainstream viewers, right? You gotta understand.
I just cannot imagine turning down $50,000
in my demographics.
Even after taxes, I'd be able to pay off my car.
Frequent and
I've been able to pay off my car up
people
front.
In their early 20s through mid
$50,000
30s.
falls
My
into my
second
lap.
biggest group is mid
Not
30s to
DSP.
mid 40s.
Although he could have paid off his car with that,
Adults
but
of drinking
guys,
age.
I don't want that money.
So something like that
Hey, Timo,
isn't for
what's the testing
teenagers
for?
want to laugh at Phil as he gets drunk on stream. No, it's actually people who might not be interested. You know what I'm saying? They might actually, oh wow, if you taste test some liquor, maybe we'll find out if it's any good. It could be. That's actually not a bad idea in the future. But again, it would have to
You guys
be.
are gonna pay me to get drunk? Woohoo!
Right, pacing myself, having food and things to negate. So I'm not getting sloppy drunk and sick
an
on the stream.
alcohol.
You see? It's an interesting idea. We'll talk about it.
DSP, you're an alcoholic.
Do now.
Like, oh no,
we'll talk
I'm
about that,
getting drunk on stream. Isn't that
Okay.
exciting? No. You need to get someone who doesn't normally drink to do something like that.
Barrel Shroud re-upped his membership for 20 months. It says put 672 in a timeout. Okay, that I will do. Just on for the heck of it, I'll put 672 in a timeout. Here we go. Ready? There we go. I put him in a timeout. I did. And now I'm going to actually remove the timeout. It's just a joke. I removed the timeout. Wait, did it work?
Too much money
did
to
it
ban
remove
him.
the timeout? Hold on. Can I not remove the timeout? I thought I could. Hold on a second here, 672.
I didn't mean to ban you. I'm sorry. No, I've banned him.
Shit. I did it as a joke. I can't undo it now. Well, 672, I'm sorry. I thought I could undo the timeout, but I guess not. Now poor 672 has to sit outside the stream for 10 minutes. That was completely unintentional. I totally thought that I could undo it, and apparently YouTube doesn't let you do it. I swear they used to let you do it. I swear they did, but it doesn't do it anymore. I just tried and it doesn't do it.
Give me $20 and I'll unban you, dude.
Well, 672, it was a joke. Please don't be upset with me. I did not ban you. It was a joke. And now he's going to be, watch, he's going to be very upset with me. He's going to come back. He's going to be swearing up a storm.
Giving you all the money that you want.
File a lawsuit. Anyway, now I feel really bad. How much to ban him? Now that we could talk about. If you guys want to talk about it. I'm just kidding. It was a mistake. I thought that I could undo it. Anyway, let's continue. Now I know not to do that anymore.
You are a mistake, DSP. You are the mistake.
No inadvertent timeouts because you can't undo them. Sorry about that, 672. Okay, Swillin became a channel member, and that one actually does count as a new one as well. That's not a re-upping. So we're up to 520 members so far this morning. Thank you guys for your support. And Mary Lady Arkham re-upped her membership for 4 months. What did I do wrong there? Absolutely nothing. 0. I guess that's a quote of mine. I don't know. Okay,
He would never
and then
do
we have
it.
Lord Prince Albert with the
The
first super
treasures
chat.
would be like, well, you gotta ask him this question. I can't answer
What
that.
would you
Ban.
do if you caught Jasper?
Oh, this is
Contra
my
at
stream.
Bullion Gates in the
Yeah,
house? Wow.
I'm running away.
That would be interesting. That would honestly be pretty interesting if that happened. Man, I have to think about it. First of all, to have a cat that is intelligent enough to be conjuring, you know, Daedric arts in the home. That in alone is kind of a groundbreaking discovery. But then on top of that, the fact that the cat is doing these dark arts is kind of alarming and disturbing, I guess. So I guess we have to think about it. I have to see. Well, first of all, I have to talk to him and see if he's under control of his own faculties or if he's been possessed by one of the Daedric demon lords.
That's an error.
Right? Like if it's like if Shumagorath or whatever has possessed him, then I probably don't want to mess with him because he might come after me. But if he's doing it of his own accord, maybe we have a conversation of why he's doing that. Right? We'll have to see. Anyway, I don't think that's going to happen, so I'm not too worried about it. First tipper of the day is Snow Carl, who has tipped $1. I love the One Piece franchise. I'm worried about the longevity of the playthrough. Viewership and support have already plummeted. If it continues to do poorly, we consider dropping it. Cheer. So Snow Carl's trying to cause drama.
Uh-oh. Time to get him
It's not a
banned.
surprise. Snow Carl tries to cause drama all the time with his ridiculous questions.
Snow Carl
He's
banned.
expecting like a dramatic answer. He's not going to get a dramatic answer. Okay? I purchased One Piece. I paid full price for it. I like the game. So I'm going to continue to play One Piece. Okay? As I explained,
My
when I
first
started
game he's
playing
paid
it, what
full
I have
price
to
for
do
in a
with One Piece is
long
balance
time.
it. Some days it has to be a daytime stream, and some days it will have to be a nighttime stream. It has to be. If I just do all night streams because, it doesn't have good attendance or whatever, I'll never finish the game. I'll be playing it till like the summer. And we already have Oblivion for that. I definitely don't want One Piece.
Playing
be in
Oblivion
that
until
situation,
summer? Damn,
okay?
DSP, that's a
Honest.
long time to play in the same game.
Now, in regards to the playthrough, the first day that I played it, it got between 200 and 300 viewers.
Error still.
It had great engagement, and it actually got great support. Okay? Yesterday, One Piece was my only stream of the day. It got between 200 and 300 viewers. It got pretty good engagement, and the support dwindled. It wasn't non-existent, but it wasn't great either.
It wasn't
kind
great,
of
guys. It was
middle
only
of the road.
$55. I need
Okay?
more.
Now, on a normal day, what is it, buddy? Okay, you're staring at me. On a normal day of streaming, okay, I have 2 streams. And so, if I'm going to do One Piece, and on a day that One Piece doesn't get overabundance of support, usually that'll balance out with whatever other stream I'm doing on the late stream, right? Or vice versa. If One Piece is a late stream, it'll balance out with whatever I do during the daytime stream, correct? So, normally this isn't a concern. It just so happens that yesterday was the exception, where it was the one day a month where I was only doing one gameplay stream because I had to film those private react videos for patrons.
Well, he only has
Friday
65 likes,
yesterday,
so he can't do
where
bubbles.
my viewership was relatively
You need 100
low
likes to get
compared
bubbles,
to what it normally
dude.
would be, where my support was relatively low compared to what it would be. And because of this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to announce, I'm going out of business. I had one day where support was so bad and viewership was low, I can't do this anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, I officially retire. Thanks for a great 15 years. See
Yeah,
you
we're all
later.
waiting for that day. No tips, sub goal. Just donate if you feel like it. Don't if you don't.
I mean, is that what Snowcrawl was expecting me to say? I mean,
Yes.
what were you
We're all
exactly
expecting you to
expecting me to do? To say, oh, that's it? Man, we had one slow day because of One Piece, man. I'm out of here. I didn't make tons of bank today.
Exactly.
I quit.
Goodbye,
I
Phil.
retire. What are you talking about? Of
Goodbye,
course, that's ridiculous.
DSP, you
No,
got to go.
listen, I love the game. There's an audience for it. Okay?
And his name is Slayer.
I'm not too worried about any of this, right? I'm just not. Okay? It's not a big deal. On a normal day, it would have been balanced with another stream anyway. So it's not a ginormous problem. All right? However, yeah, if this becomes a pattern, every time I play One Piece, people run for the hills, and there's no support at all, it dwindles to the point where it's non-existent, then I'll have a cause for concern. That didn't happen yesterday. Snow
I still
Carl,
got
I'm
$55,
sorry, I need to ask
guys,
you, okay?
in tips.
Ready? Ready?
So
Or,
that's
ladies
enough
and
for me to get
really
at least a
important.
couple
This is
polls.
an important question for Snow Carl. So let's see. Ready? Snow Carl, honest question for you, okay? Why do you care, and how is it your business?
Because he gives you money. And when he gives you money, it is their concern.
The average viewer of mine doesn't care. They saw the stream. If they watched the stream, they enjoyed it. If they didn't, they didn't. They don't care that there was one stream that was slow. Why do you?
Because now he spent, what, $2 on a super chat, and now he's getting a 10-minute answer?
How about this? Stop worrying so much about me and my financials.
Can you imagine
and
getting
stuff
this
behind
kind
the scenes?
of
It's none of your business. It's just going to
feedback
benefit
for
everyone better if
$2?
you mind your own business. Sound good? Awesome. Okay. I received a $1.30 tip.
All that salt for
Let's see
$2. Better price you can get at the grocery store.
Apparently, no, there's no name on this. What are your thoughts on a bigger online commentator calling Pastor Derek Miller a new DSP? He has a clip sharing him asking for support, which leads people to do a comparison. It's a compliment because people are saying you moved on from that stuff. Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard this one, nor do I really care. Like I said, I'm here. My new attitude, and this is what I started back in the fall.
Bait. All
My
you
new
eat is
attitude is
bait.
thus. I care about my audience. I care about my content.
Bus.
I care about keeping it at the level it's at and improving. And that's all I care about. Period.
And tips.
All right?
He
That's
definitely
it.
cares about tips.
I'm not going to sit here and care about negative references. I'm not going to sit here and make it my duty to address every negative thing. That's a waste of my time. It's baiting. It's bullshit. So I don't know what you're talking about. I also don't care. Thanks to the tip. Okay. I got a $1 tip from Carliga. The Last of Us show is amazing. I highly recommend that you subscribe to HBO Max before the season finale and watch it live so you can do a react and review of it afterwards. No, I'm not subscribing to HBO Max just to watch one show. I did hear
well, there's other shows and movies on there, DSP. They have a lot of shows and movies on there.
As I've told you guys, I feel like the plot of The Last of Us 1 is one of the best video game plots ever made. Insanely cool story. You know, I'm happy to hear that it's translated well into a television show.
Wasn't groundbreaking.
I've already heard.
It was a good story,
that
but
there
it
was
wasn't
one
groundbreaking. It wasn't the greatest.
Unforgivable
interesting.
change that has happened to the show that I just can't get behind. One of the showrunners did an interview, and they were asked, like, what's one of the biggest changes from the game to the show? And they said, well, you may not have noticed it. Okay, you may not have noticed it, but one of the biggest changes they had to do, okay, is Joel does not crouch walk constantly in the show. That in the game, he's constantly sneaking and crouch walking for stealth purposes. But he doesn't do that in the show. And they said, why?
Well, they got rid of the spores for some reason.
Why doesn't he do that in the show? And they said, well, in reality, a 53-year-old man could never just crouch walk everywhere. Because if he did, number one, he's 53. You know, he can't do that. He doesn't have that level of capability because he's too old. And number two, he would have insanely huge calves. I'm serious. They said the reason that he can't crouch walk in the show is because Joel would end up getting insanely huge calves. So maybe someone should contact LTG about hints on how... No!
LTG has chicken legs anyways.
That was a cheap hit. I shouldn't have said that. I couldn't resist, though. The bait was there. The joke was there. I had to say it. I didn't finish it. I only said half the joke.
DSP,
I only said half of it. All right, I
banned.
pulled out before the joke
banned,
was fully committed. I pulled
back.
back.
Be able to keep spending money on it. Then the issue is he just probably find another game to spend his money on.
All right. So now people are going to be very upset with me, including LTG, and I apologize. It was a really cheap shot. I'm sure he's taken a couple cheap shots at me over the years as well. I really didn't mean it. I didn't commit to it. I apologize wholeheartedly to LTG. I couldn't resist. That was such an easy joke to take. Okay. Anyway,
Mr. Chicken Leg.
No.
LTG.
The funny part about it is, like, I understand what they're saying, but that doesn't make sense. Like, if the whole
I heard the
point
actual
is
episode was
that this
pretty
is supposed
good.
to be a television show.
And like the actual story
situation is
from
real.
Last of Us is good.
So
in the game and all
Why
that, but
take out the
it
realism?
wasn't groundbreaking. It wasn't.
Well, Joel couldn't just crouch walk constantly. He'd have
Phenomenal.
giant calves.
It was
And,
just
yeah,
good.
probably everyone would.
I really liked
Everyone
that
would
game.
be
This is
way
probably
more
one of my favorite
physically
games on
adept.
the PS3.
Everyone would end up being, you know, ready to survive. You would not see many grossly obese people in an apocalypse like this. They'd all be dead. You understand? You're gonna only people who are ready to spring at a moment's notice and avoid and fight for their survival. It would make sense that he would be doing that. Maybe the actor had issue with it. Maybe they tried it and he's like, "Oh, dude, I just can't do this constantly. You're gonna kill my legs or whatever." I don't know. Personally, I have giant calves. I do. I have ginormous calves on my legs.
You have
ever
no
seen my
calves. Holy
I don't
shit,
know
we've
how
seen
much
your
I've shown
legs.
them. I'm not going to
You
show
have
you
no
now
muscle in your
because it's
legs.
disgusting. I don't want you to look at my body. It's none of your business. But anyway, I have giant calves on my legs. And over the years, people who know me in real life have said, "Why do you have such giant calves? We don't understand how you got them. Your body isn't roided or whatever. Why do you have giant muscular calves?" And the answer is actually quite interesting. It's because I walk on my toes. When I was growing up, somehow I just started walking on my
You
toes.
don't
and
have
never
giant
stopped.
calves. What
So
the
when I
fuck are you
walk, a lot
talking
of the times
about?
I'm walking leaned towards my toes. And because of that, all the tendons in my legs and everything always are working out. And so I have incredibly roided calves. And it's funny, I'm very nimble on my feet. Even when I was fat, I'm pretty nimble.
You are
And
fat.
I can move really fast on my feet because
No,
I
you
have
can't. You
giant
fucking
calves.
waddle.
Because I walk on my toes.
We've seen you
So if
walk.
anything,
You waddle.
if there was an apocalypse where these, you know, what are they called? Solenoids? I don't know what they're called. These creatures, these mutant mold creatures, right? If they were taking over the planet and I needed to crouch walk constantly in order to commit stealth, likely I could do it. But only
No,
my
you couldn't.
calves,
You'd
'cause my
fucking
other leg,
die in a
pieces of my leg
heartbeat.
are pretty shitty. Like actually right
You'd
now,
probably
let me
take a
try
hatchet
something.
to
If I
your
were to
face
crouch
instead of
down-
having to deal with the apocalypse
I'm gonna
because
crouch
WWE
walk.
Champions doesn't work anymore.
Crouch down. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna crouch walk.
I like how it is off camera so you can't see I'm actually doing it.
I'm doing it. I'm crouch walking. I'm doing it pretty much no problem. The crouch walk, because my calves are strong. All right.
No, they're not. Holy fuck. Do it on camera, DSP.
So there you go. However, shit. However, my problem would actually be
Not being
my
able to
knees.
DoorDash food.
I have weak knees. I always have. It all started back when cordyceps. Is that what they're called? They're not solenoids. They're cordyceps. They sound exactly the same. Anyway, back when I was growing up, you know, I was raised a Roman Catholic, and so we went to church at least once a week. When I was in school, sometimes there'd be
Oh
mass
my
events
god, he's
when
gonna
we were in
blame
school.
prayer on his bad
And
knees. Are you shitting me?
There's a part of the mass where you're
Yeah, his
expected
knees
to
are.
get down on your knees
His
to
legs are
pray
just fucking pencil thin.
on what's it called? It's called genuflecting, but I can't remember what the bench is that you put your knees on. There's actually a name for it. Okay, I can't remember what it's called. Does anyone remember the official name of the bench with the padding on it that you kneel on? No, the pew is what you sit on. The pew is the wood you sit on, and the genuflecting is what they call kneeling. But I can't remember what the actual bench portion is that you fold it down, and it has the padding, and you kneel on it. The kneeler? You called it the kneeler? It has a name. It has like an official name.
Guys, being Catholic
Yes, I went to
ruined my
Catholic school.
knees.
Yes, I did. But anyway, when I was young and I started doing that, my knees always hurt when I did it.
Were you that fat as a kid that your knees hurt just
Seriously,
from bending?
like,
Damn.
it's just ridiculous how it was only me, only my knees hurt. Everything else was fine. It was fine sitting on the wooden pew. That was fine. It was just for some reason whenever I kneeled, my knees hurt a lot. And when I bend my legs, my knees tend to crack and pop and stuff. I've just always had really weak knees for some reason. I don't know why. And then when I was fat, when I was really fat, like 245 pounds. Now I'm like, you know, under 210. But back when I was really heavy, sometimes just simply getting out of
If he's under 210,
car.
I'm under 210.
I would get out of the car and just put my legs down on the floor and go to get up out of my car, and my leg would go pop. I'm like, oh my God, excruciating pain in the knee, shooting up and down. This has happened quite a few times in my life. So I don't
Getting
know why.
out
I
of
just
your car
had
sends
bad knees my
excruciating
whole
pain
life.
from your
So,
knees.
even
How
though I
old
have these
are
giant
you, DSP?
roided
Holy
calves,
shit.
I doubt that I could crouch walk in the world of The Last of Us because my knees would probably give out. And I'd probably be like, you know, crawling around on my hands and knees because my knees are busted. So I'm like slithering like a snake or salamander on his stomach, trying to get around the cordyceps. Anyway, why are we talking about this? I don't even know. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, I don't know how we got on that topic. This is what happens on the podcast sometimes. I got a $1 tip from, let's see here. Oh, it's a troll. Oh, it's a troll.
Oh, no, guys, it's a troll. A troll.
Ready?
Run.
We should do, you know what we should do? We should actually play some music. Troll. Thank you very much to the biggest tip of the day so far. Oops. Dutch Bros. Which, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This is it. The first time we're going to see the new Oblivion tip animation. Remember, $10 tip or $10 super chat earns the
and
new
you get to
animation.
see this amazing animation. Let's see what it is.
The Oblivion.
Hold back, guys. This is going to be mind-blowing.
Dance. Oblivion. I love it.
I wonder who made it for him.
Thank you to the person who submitted the animation. Well, the 2 new animations, but now you've seen one of them. Okay? Very nice. All right. So thank you to the Dutch brothers for the $10 tip. So I do have to apologize. Jasper has been texting us. I guess he's fiending for an amazing Florida catnip. Maybe have a little talk with him. Have a great stream. We still have it. You know, when we give Jasper catnip, we don't give him a ton. We only give him a little bit. And one of these care packages that the Dutch brothers sent me over the fall actually had what was called, get this, extreme catnip. Yes, it's actually called extreme catnip. I don't know why it's extreme, but apparently it's extreme. And so he loves it. When we give it to Jasper, he loves it. He gets all zonked out. He's rolling in it. He's eating it. He's playing in it. And then he runs around the house all happy. You know, that's what catnip does. It gets him high. So he loves it. We still have a ton of it, though. We certainly don't need any more. We've got more than enough.
I'm sure Jasper would want some more.
Crazy, give him a ton.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Maybe actually
more.
tonight I'll talk to Cat about giving him some.
I use that money on WWE Champions, Jasper, so you don't get any more
Some
treats.
catnip tonight. Okay.
Poor Jasper, no more
It's
treats.
got a secret ingredient. Oh, I see. A secret ingredient in the extreme catnip. Okay. We got a super chat from Dr. Livesy. Man, this stupid throat. Excuse me. Dr. Livesy says, why are you terrible at Street Fighter? Well, it's because I'm a scrub.
Yes, you are.
That's the only explanation you ever need. Why is someone bad at a fighting game? Because they're a scrub. That's it. Today that means nothing. Back in the day, saying you were a scrub, that was like the worst insult you could say to anyone in the fighting game community. Because that was the terminology, meaning you just suck at fighting games. You have no skill. You try as hard as you can. You'll never get better. You're a scrub. You're just fodder for everybody else. Today, I don't think anyone does anyone say that? Does anyone say you're a scrub? Is it even a term anymore? I don't know. Back then, it was like seriously the biggest insult you could say. Anyway, thanks for the super chat.
Or call someone DSP.
William S.
That was even worse than being called a scrub.
What did you do to lose weight? I'm currently trying to lose some pounds now. There's many different things you can do to lose weight. In my opinion, the biggest 2 changes. Change of diet, change of habit. Okay? So, when I was at my biggest, here's what I ate in a day. This is no exaggeration. I wake up in the morning, and I would either have one of those microwave, greasy breakfast sandwiches, like sausage, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese. Excuse me. Or on the way to work, I would stop at a local fast food place that made fresh food, and I would get their version of a breakfast egg sandwich, which would be like the Western egg and cheese omelet, which was like a bunch of peppers, onions, eggs with cheese.
Yeah,
on
but
a-
you still
on a
eat like
Kaiser
shit, so I
roll,
don't know
or
what the
a
fuck you
bacon,
care
egg, and
about.
cheese. Same thing. Fried egg, cheese, bacon on a Kaiser roll, and I would get two. I would eat two. Then I'll go to work. I constantly be drinking tea and coffee with sugar and creamer in it. Then at lunch, I would either have a elaborate lunch that could be like a
Elaborate?
sandwich plus sides like granola bar, yogurt, candy bar,
That's not really elaborate,
and
dude.
some kind of a drink, sugary drink, usually Gatorade or Powerade, which I didn't need. I was fat. What do I need the energy for? Then I would continue my day again with drinks, coffee, tea, and then I would come home.
Uh-oh.
And eat a dinner,
Oh,
which
okay,
was
we're back.
always something unhealthy. A microwave dinner, fry up a burger, or on the way home, eat fast food. All right?
Fry up a burger? You mean
And I would
grill a
not work out.
burger?
It was literally...
Were you
like, just doing this
frying
every
your
day,
burgers?
and then sitting around in an office all
Dude,
day.
you grill those. The fuck?
And that was my lifestyle. And that got me up to 240 pounds, more than 240
Yeah,
pounds.
work
I was
out,
probably like
consume
243 or
less
something like
sugar.
that. Insane.
And
I
carbs.
was just like a big blob rolling around, man. I hated my life. I hated myself. I was just into the food. Totally into it. Couldn't stop. Just loved it. Couldn't stop that lifestyle. And then eventually I had to start changing that lifestyle. Eating way less, cutting out. Like literally out of everything I ate half of that. Just stopped eating all that shit and started eating half of that. Or started eating more healthy. Eventually.
Like what? Twinkies? Or yeah, pizza. He's probably eating all the pizzas.
Movement, exercise. Whether it's going out for walks, just doing stretches, moving around. This last year, I was doing a lot of walks around my neighborhood, as I told you, power walking / jogging. And that actually took off about 10 pounds. Seriously, I lost like 5 to 10 pounds doing that. Just simply basic stuff,
Basic stuff like
And a lot
not
of
saying
times
yes,
it's about
playing WWE
simple
champions all
lifestyle
day,
changes.
guys.
Oh, I sit around drinking, tea and coffee with creamer in it. Well, don't have coffee with creamer. Just have black, plain, right? Oh, I love drinking soda all day. Don't drink soda all day. Drink seltzer water with flavoring that has no sugar and no caffeine. See? It's simple changes. All you have to do is institute these simple changes, and all of a sudden, you notice differences. Your metabolism starts getting better. You start having more energy because you're not constantly pumping your body with excessive shit that it doesn't need. And it wants better things. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so that's my advice. And obviously there's a million other things. There's psychological things as well that go with it. If you don't feel good about yourself, you're probably not going to want to be motivated to make yourself look or feel better, correct? When I was at my heaviest, I was in a deep depression, and that's why I was that heavy, because I didn't care about myself. So I just I'll do whatever. I don't care if I die from a heart attack today. I don't give a shit. That was my attitude back then. I hated my life. I hated myself. So my head wasn't screwed on right. Of course, my body wasn't going to be aligned properly with health, right? And then when I finally started feeling better up here, then I started to want to feel better here. And I made the changes that were needed to be better. You see?
You've lost
you need to
all
have that
muscle.
alignment. If you don't like yourself, you're probably not going to want to
You
help
lost
yourself.
all muscle.
There you go.
We've seen your legs. There's literally no muscle in your body anymore.
All right, guys, that is the show. That is the show. This does not have sucralose in it. Someone was saying sucralose is bad for you. This actually doesn't have sucralose in it. There you go. Anyway, that's the show. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching the Level 1 podcast. Hope you
Now
know,
time for me to
a lot
solve
of
for another
stuff was
15
discussed,
minutes.
A lot of fun, chill stuff. Now we're going to jump into Oblivion. I will say this.
No, you're not.
Give
You're
it a
gonna take
shot.
break.
If you haven't seen Oblivion yet, stick around. It's a chill experience. It's a lot of interaction. It's a lot of fun. It's not just adventuring or mashing buttons or anything. Admittedly, the game is outdated. It's from 2006. Last time when we played it was a pretty good experience, good interactive fun. And I hope that we can maintain that today. So I hope you'll stick around and give it a shot. And if you stick around and you don't like it, you don't like it. But at least give it a look. See if you like the chill vibes of the Oblivion playthrough. You might end up liking it when you didn't think you would. You know what I'm saying? All right? Thank you all. Oh, Jasper's ready. Jasper's ready and willing. Look at this. Mishael did Super Chase Oblivion time. Jasper's ready for Oblivion. He's pumped. He's like, are you starting? Cool. He's like, stop talking.
You're not starting. You're still
Jasper doesn't
talking
want
and
me to talk. He wants
stalling
me
and
to
going
shut
on
up,
breaks, and I'm
right?
sure.
I mean, good Lord, he has to hear my voice all day. He probably hates my voice. He probably wants to tape my mouth shut. If he could probably sew it shut permanently.
That would be pretty funny.
Here he is. The Khajiit.
So his
He is
mouth
not a
shut.
Khajiit. How dare you say
He wakes
that?
up from the
Just because he's a
drugs.
feline does not mean he's a Khajiit.
Snort.
Right, buddy? Exactly. People are very, very racist. They think that all felines are Khajiits. That's absolutely incorrect. Very racist thing to say on my stream. So, ladies and gentlemen, prepare your butts for Oblivion, shall we? What do you think? Jasper, what do you think? Jasper Kitty? Jasper Kitty? Say something. He never talks when he's in here. He's a very verbose, talkative cat. He's constantly talking and meowing. But when he's in here, he won't do it. Jasper, say something to the audience. Jasper.
Good job, Jasper,
You
for
won't say
ignoring
anything?
him.
You won't even purr? He's like, he defies me purposefully. Like, Dad, I'm not doing that for you. If we're out in the hallway, I'll talk to you all day. But the moment I'm in this office, it's like the WB Frog from the Warner Brothers cartoon. When no
Those are
one's
pretty
looking,
funny.
hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. He's got the cane and the top hat. And then the moment that he says, oh, look, he's going to dance, the frog's like, ribbit, ribbit. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Stay cool.
Nah, he's gonna go on break. I'm calling it now. He's gonna take a break. There's no way he's starting to stream this early. There's no way he's starting the video game this early. He doesn't do it that early.
I hate this idiot. Come on, man. Do you want to play the fucking game? Just kill me. Here. I was like, wait a minute. Something's off. That's right. The camera.
Something's off. You're off.
A dur. Okay. Camera. Is that the right size now? Looks slightly off. I gotta make it slightly smaller. That's good. That's good. Slide this over. And very quickly, I'm just gonna run next door and use the restroom.
Told you.
And we'll be right back. Like it's gonna be like a minute. I'm just gonna use the restroom fast. And I'm gonna swing right back. And then we're gonna jump into Oblivion, okay? Just give me a sec. I'll mute the mic, use the restroom, be right back, and then we start.
Because of course he's gotta go on break. But first.
Oh, with that aroma can do brighter day for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
Yay, snort box. Best box. I knew he was gonna take a break. It's way too early for him to be starting his stream. And he took his break starting about 3:33. We'll see how this goes. Uh-oh, a tornado just landed on the ground in Williamsburg, Iowa. Terrible. There's no one around it. Crouch walks to the bathroom, huh? There's no way he was able to crouch walk that well. That's why I had to do it off camera so you couldn't see him sucking at it. Because that's what he does. Everything off camera so you can't see how bad he is at it. But I mean, it makes sense. When you're that weak, not used to moving at all. Because you have to hide it on camera. Off camera, I mean. Blech. I know what I meant. Gotta run and hide. Oh, no one sees me. Ack, ack, ack. Snort. If you'd actually tried to do it, you would have heard, no, snap, crackle, and pop from his knees. You would have heard, oh, God, I can't get up. Cat, oh, God, Cat's not home from work yet. Jasper, save me. Help. And he just lays on the ground, crying. begging for help, and yet none comes. Cat finally gets home. Cat, is that you at the door? Can't help. I fell over and I can't get up. Oh, maybe I should go out to eat. If I just leave the fat bastard on the floor, eventually he'll get himself off the floor, or he'll die and I'll get everything since we're married. Perfect. Kind of surprised she hasn't drugged him yet, or at least poisoned him a little bit. Like, oh no, he had a little bit too much to drink, then he fell down the stairs and broke his neck. How terrible. Thanks for the money, dummy. It'd be time to pick him up. Chino pain. Rock light. See how much longer it takes for DSP to come back. No, Miss Kitty, that's my Popeye. Hoping for one of these days, he goes on break and just does not come back. And I was like, what the fuck happened to him? No one knows. He just disappeared. I was sit. Man, Kitty's being a dildo. Terrible. I know who's sleeping with mommy tonight.
Are you guys ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready, DSP?
Let's do some Oblivion fun. Let's do some questing. That's what it's all about, right?
This is gonna be the shortest pre-stream we've done in a while. It did not actually reach 2-hour mark.
I had to
Wow.
pee. We lost 40 people to my pee. My urine caused 40 people to leave the stream. That's amazing.
Well, then maybe you
I didn't know
shouldn't
my urine
leave
was that powerful.
during the stream,
I
jackass.
feel like a racehorse or something here. You know, push him like a fire hose right off the stream. All right.
Ah, yes, the wonderful humor of DSP. Piss.
Sync that cloud storage. Damn straight. Let's continue. Pee in a bottle is absolutely disgusting. How dare you even suggest such a thing that I would pee in a bottle? I'm revolted by you.
Isn't that what LTG does?
Okay, you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Gross.
Ready for more Oblivion fun? All right,
Let's see. Let's take a look at his chat. How do you see? There you go, participants. Snipeout doesn't count. Yeah, 17 people chatting. 17 people are chatting. 371 watching. 21,000 subs. 520 members. 17 people talking. That's not suspicious or anything. Well, probably about 300 of those are probably bots. Wouldn't surprise me if at least 300 were bots.
let's do it. Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the world of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Playing. Okay. Last time around, the first trouble, she got fired, and now we're heading back out into the town. If you remember, we were trying to get it so we could buy a house, and she was like, nah, I still don't like you enough. Like, wait a minute. I just did this giant quest line for you, right? Where I found your missing painting that you said was so important to you. So I did you a solid.
Yeah, but you're still DSP, so no wonder she still doesn't like you. Exactly. Very organic there, Brody. Well, with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Ooh, we got the Monday Night Football game on tonight. Woo woo. I will be. Go, Bucks, go. Just because it's fun to laugh at Cowboys fans. Terrible, I know, but I was really, really hoping for Vikings-Bills Super Bowl, but obviously the Vikings are out. Now, 49ers-Bills. Go 49ers, go Bills. My friend's a 49ers fan, so gotta root for his team. And Stephon Diggs plays for the Bills, so go Bills. But with that, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day. Have to hit that like button. Do it now. I know you want to. All the cool kids are hitting the like button. Terrible. See you guys.